Airdrie manager Jimmy Bowen has lost Owen Coyle from his starting lineup, but he's also without Graham Harvey, Evan Balfour and Sandy Stewart through injury. So John Butler and Andy Smith come into a rejigged attack and midfield. And with Coyle out, the main striking role falls on Alan Lawrence, who was formerly with Meadowbank, Thistle and Dundee, and he has scored in each of his last 4 league games. Falkirk manager Jim Jeffries has made only one change from the side which drew at Dens Park last week, with Derek McWilliams fit to return to the attack, and Stephen Cody drops out to take a place on the substitutes bench. Alec Taylor plays his second game for the club following his transfer from Walsall. He started his career at Dundee United before going out of the game for a year and coming back to sign for Hamilton Eccles. And the referee this afternoon, the very experienced figure of Brian McGinley from Belfron. So Falkirk had a very difficult start to the First Division campaign, but they come here to Broomfield in the knowledge that they were the only First Division side that Airdrie couldn't beat throughout last season. And with that fine result at Dundee last week, Falkirk coming with renewed confidence. Airdrie, on the other hand, suffering their first defeat in the league against Wraith Rovers here at Broomfield by 5 goals to 1, although the manager Jimmy Bowen assures me that didn't reflect the play accurately. So they have something to prove to their supporters as they continue their bid for the Premier Division. Here's Ali Dawson, working hard for Airdrie. Lost out there to Taylor. This is McWilliams. So the play opened out well there to Smith. Con in a sweeper role behind Jim Smith and John Watson for Airdrie. And there's a bad tackle. Andy Smith feeling that one. Tommy McQueen's header. Headed by McWilliams. Stainrod appeared to be leaning into Andy Smith. And it's Paul Jack who's down this time for Airdrie. Well, Stainrod is being spoken to by referee Brian McGinley. Falkirk skipper this afternoon, Simon Stainrod, joined the club from Rouen in the French League. And of many clubs, starting out at Sheffield United, then playing for Queen's Park Rangers in the 1982 Cup final. There's Lawrence playing it across, and Gary Smith turns that to safety. Gordon Marshall thoroughly relieved about that clearance. So it broke there for Alan Lawrence, going in beyond the defence, pulling it across. Marshall will feel he should have got to that, and Gary Smith made the clearance. There's Steve Gray, that's for Butler. The clearance by Crawford Bapty, former Motherwell player. Here's Lawrence trying to wriggle his way into the penalty area. Good play by Lawrence. Marshall couldn't hold that. A shooting chance for Jack, and that was deflected off Whittaker. Corner kick's been given, and Airdrie have certainly come to life now as an attacking force. It was Alan Lawrence that did all the damage, racing into the box. Gordon Marshall couldn't hold that. When it came out, it set up a chance here for Paul Jack, deflected by Whittaker. Stevie Gray plays it in short. That header came from Butler. Here's Gray again. McPhee goes ahead, that's a good pass. And there was a deflection there as Gary Smith made the tackle. Good inventive play though again from Airdrie, with Steve Gray having the composure to hold things up, waiting for McPhee to make that run. This is McPhee. Now Gray. Headed away by Bapty. Dummy by McPhee again. Steve Gray uses him as a decoy this time. Helped on there with a chance for Lawrence. Good play there by Airdrie in attack. John Butler turning the ball across for Lawrence. Well, a good piece of play. The ball was played, and look at John Butler's part in this. Good header on, allowing Lawrence to come in unmarked, and header goes wide. Stainrod's header. There's McGibbon. Conn comes to meet it. Good pass from Whittaker. Here's Tommy McQueen, just signed from West Ham United. Now Taylor, just signed from Walsall. This is McWilliams. Great cross on the run. Good play this from Falkirk. Here's McQueen once again. Header from McGibbon came straight back off Jim Smith. Here's a chance for Lawrence in the break. Whittaker trying to get back on terms. Well, Alan Lawrence really has this Falkirk defence in a dreadful tangle. It's his pace here which allows them to take advantage, coming through the inside right channel. Whittaker getting back, forcing that long-range shot, and he pulled it just wide of the target. That's well controlled by Dawson. Lawrence again, challenged by Whittaker. Taylor to McWilliams. And that's a great save by Martin. A magnificent strike there by Derek McWilliams. And this required excellent goalkeeping. He had the chance to come inside. There looked to be little danger until he let fly, and John Martin was well positioned. Here's McWilliams. Looking for the return pass, a shooting chance again. Well, Derek McWilliams has already shown us the power he has in his right foot, but that was with the left. And that's another example of why McWilliams is attracting attention from bigger clubs. He had a spell with Dundee, but look at the way he hits this with the left foot. Just wide of goal. Butler got a touch, but it's Whittaker doing the tidying up operation. This is McGibbon. Taylor. Superb play from Taylor. Stainrod is onside, a great chance now for Falkirk. He's back with McWilliams. 1-0 to Falkirk. And Derek McWilliams, a Falkirk player, most likely to score, but it's going to be chopped off, I think. The linesman indicating to the referee that something was amiss. Jim Pearson is the linesman on the far side. And the goal is chopped off. Well, this was magnificent play initially from Alec Taylor. Stainrod was not flagged at that point. You see the linesman in the far corner of the picture there. There's the flag going up as the cross was sent over. The linesman, he set then his flag up as soon as Stainrod released the cross. Here's Watson. Picked up now by Andy Smith. Lawrence is onside, a chance now for Airdrie. That's well played by Marshall. He judged that correctly, kept his head, because Lawrence was certainly free of the defence. Lawrence plays it inside. There's Heatherstone. Lawrence dropping deeper now to become more involved in the play. This is Taylor. Heatherstone. Now McGibbon. And there's no argument about that one. Falkirk go in front with a splendid goal. And Sammy McGibbon gets his 5th goal of the season. 3 minutes of the match gone. And it was Alec Taylor again who opened up the defence, finding Heatherstone. Then it was through to McGibbon, and that was an outstanding goal. Well, Sammy McGibbon enjoyed that all right, and it really is nothing more than Falkirk deserved for the quality of their attacking play in the last 15 minutes or so. They had that major setback when the goal was chopped a moment ago. Andy Smith incurring the wrath of referee McGinley for showing his studs with that tackle. Here's McWilliams. Lose a play again, McWilliams, and it's McGibbon again! That was a classic! These Falkirk players are entitled to celebrate in such fashion. This was a goal to savour at any level of football. The pace here of McWilliams took him beyond Andy Smith. He crossed on the run. McGibbon made the run to the near post, and the flying header left Martin helpless. So 2 goals inside 2 minutes from Falkirk, and the Airdrie really don't have their troubles to seek now. They've lost 2 matches here at Broomfield. Last 3 against Wraith Rovers in the league. 10 days ago against Clyde in the Centenary Cup by 2-0. And now facing Falkirk on the rampage. Now that's off the crossbar, the cross there from McGibbon. John Martin is furious that that cross was allowed to be delivered. Spinning there off Jim Smith, and Martin did well to touch that onto the bar. McPhee to Butley. Here's Jack. Now Gray. Lawrence coming short for that, linking well with Gray. Hughes did well with the tackle. There's Smith. Gray once again, a roving commission he has for Airdrie. That's for McPhee, promising now for Airdrie. And Gordon Marshall advancing to median McPhee. And his reward by blocking the cross. Colin chesting that away from the danger area. Careless pass out though. Here's John Hughes. Heatherston angling the ball in, and Martin had to be careful. Simon Stainrod appealing to the linesman to see the ball across the line, but appealing in vain. Here's Jack. Watson. On the far side is McPhee. That's for Lawrence to chase. Baptiste goes across. A long stride getting him to the ball quickly. Oh, good play from McGibbon and from Heatherston. Here's McWilliams and Stainrod. It's superb football at the moment from Falkirk. Here's Tommy McQueen. Up goes McGibbon! It's quite unbelievable. Sam McGibbon's third, and each one better than the one before. Outstanding build-up play from Falkirk, and the perfect finish from McGibbon. 38 minutes gone. Played across there by McWilliams. Held up by Stainrod. Look at this cross from McQueen on the run. Begging for Sammy McGibbon to come hurtling in. And that bullet-like header goes beyond Martin. Oh, what a first half for Sam McGibbon. Came into this match with only 4 goals for the season. Now he has 7. And Airdrie are on the rack. Here's Lawrence now, the chance. Well, that just about sums up the Airdrie first half. Nothing going right for them at all. Alan Lawrence racing through there, trying to lob the keeper. Well, perhaps the best chance of the first half for Airdrie. A long ball forward, getting Lawrence beyond the defence, and Gordon Marshall did well again. Taylor nodding it forward. Up goes Watson. McGibbon has found space over on the far side. Cross aimed towards Steinrod, and Dawson is forced to turn it behind. We've had 45 minutes in the first half. We're now into time added on for stoppages, and Falkirk have a corner kick. Corner kick taken by Taylor, and McGibbon almost got that in also. Arthur was in trouble, and that's the end of the hectic first half action, which sees Falkirk go in 3 goals ahead, and Sammy McGibbon has delivered just about as good a hat-trick as I can recall seeing for a very long time. The first came just before the half hour, set up by Eric Taylor and Peter Heatherstone with a deadly finish from McGibbon. Then, 2 minutes later, a McWilliams cross and a devastating McGibbon header at the near post, and then a sweeping 5-man move in 38 minutes, resulting in Tommy McQueen's cross being bulleted home by Sam McGibbon. At half-time, it's Airdrie 0, Falkirk 3. So Danny Craney has been introduced by manager Jimmy Bone for Airdrie for this second half. The former Celtic and Wolverhampton Wanderers player who's joined the club from the colourfully named Wollongong City in Australia. So the reorganisation of the Airdrie side has involved the withdrawal of John Butler from the attack, John Watson going up front, Stevie Gray on the right, Danny Craney in midfield with Andy Smith and Ian McPhee, and it's Ali Dawson sweeping behind Con now in a marking role there, with Paul Jack dropping into right back. Header by Andy Smith, goes straight to Heatherstone. Here's McGibbon. And another fine effort by Sam McGibbon. What an outstanding player he looks this afternoon. Look at the way he drags this back, goes away from his markers, rifles in that left foot shot, but Martin was well positioned. So miserable conditions now. It really is the beginning of the long winter spell in the season. Here's Gray. Taylor picks it up in midfield. Looking for McGibbon, coming forward on the left. Craney to Con. That's for Watson to chase. Whittaker's with him. Good play from Watson! And that brings Airdrie back into the match. Down to the determination and the power of John Watson. So hope emerges again for the league leaders. A simple enough ball is played through by Sammy Con, the former Falkirk player. It looked as though Brian Whittaker had things under control, but Watson's pressure paid off as he drilled the ball beyond Gordon Marshall. So a second goal of the season there for John Watson, and justification for the tactical switch he's made by Jimmy Bone at half-time, pushing Watson into attack. Done by Whittaker. Free kick's been given for a challenge by Whittaker. Gray plays it in. There's a heading chance for Andy Smith. Now that could have made such a difference. It was an excellent opportunity for the former Peterhead player as he came in this, not marked closely enough, but he couldn't control the header. Steinrod's header, there goes McGibbon again, looking for his fourth. Was he held? McGibbon certainly complains that he was held by Jim Smith. The referee saw nothing wrong though. Play continues. Hughes and Dennis McDonald clashing angrily here. Tempers rising, and referee McGinley will take some action. John Hughes is in trouble for his part in all that. Well, Sam McGibbon looked as though he may get his fourth goal just a moment or two ago, but he chased this ball through. Jim Smith was the player trying to get back in terms, who lifted his right arm, but no, the referee appeared to be correct. And Dennis MacDonald also will be in trouble for his part in that little incident. Turned back by Jack. Well, referee McGinley suddenly had his work cut out here. Gary Smith with a header, breaks back there to Gray. MacDonald tries to keep the ball in play. Fine play by MacDonald. Here's Steve Gray. Headed away by Baptiste, straight to Jack. Good effort by Jack. Well set up on the left. Steve Gray biding his time, playing the ball across. Baptiste made that firm clearing header, chested down by Jack, and the first time shot, finding Marshall in good position. Dennis MacDonald. That's a fine dummy there by Lawrence. Baptiste kept his head for Falkirk. Well, Dennis MacDonald and Alan Lawrence doing some good work there, but finding Crawford Baptiste very alert inside his own penalty area. Falkirk play by Lawrence, away from Baptiste this time. Looking up now as he comes inside, and it's well taken by Marshall. Well, what a fine chance that was for Alan Lawrence. Well, he did some superb work initially here, taking on Crawford Baptiste. Skill took him past the centre half. Then as he drove in from the left, he looked up, trying to play that beyond Gordon Marshall, but the keeper was very quick. Controlled by Taylor, only for the benefit of Craney. Andy Smith did well. This is MacDonald. Good effort there, hit with lots of power with the right foot. Gordon Marshall got his body behind it. Good variation though this from Dennis MacDonald. Expected to try to go on the outside, coming inside for the shot at goal. There's no offside here. McWilliams going past John Martin, looking for help inside. And McGibbon was closely marked there by Jim Smith. Well, that looked as though it may have clinched the match for Falkirk. Played in there right across the face of the goal, and McGibbon couldn't reach it. Here's Alec Taylor. He was holding things up, trying to avoid any offside decision against McGibbon. That's how possession was lost, and that's given straight to McWilliams. He couldn't get on the end of it. The pass back from Dennis MacDonald was well read by McWilliams. Here's Lawrence. John plays it forward. There's John Watson. Now Jack. Well, a big disappointment there for Paul Jack, the former Arbroath player. So the Airdrie fans also, I think, realise that the die is cast. Jimmy Bone looking very pensive there on the bench. His side paralysed by that opening first half hat-trick from Alan Lawrence. As the final whistle goes, the Falkirk fans respond to their team's outstanding effort and the individual performance of Sam McGibbon, who scored that supreme hat-trick in the first half. It was too much for Airdrie to pull back. They had to be content in the second half with a good opportunist goal from John Watson just after the hour mark. He could do no more damage though in Gordon Marshall's goal, and Falkirk in the end run out convincing winners. It's Airdrie 1, Falkirk 3.
Sam, when did you last score a hat-trick in senior football?
I think, Jock, that's my first time in 10 seasons. That's my 10th season in the game, and that's the first time I've had a hat-trick.
What do you remember of the goals themselves?
Well, going with what the boys are telling me inside, Peter Harrison split the defence was the first one, and I managed to put that away. The second one was a good move down the right, and the ball eventually landed on the left. Derek McWilliams took the full-back on and crossed it, and I was at front post to get a header in. And the third one was, I think, was similar. And Tom McQueen got the cross in, and I managed to get above Jim Smith, I think it was, and put the ball away.
What did you think was the big difference today that made things so effective for you and for Falkirk?
From our own point of view, I think it was a similar performance to last Saturday against Dundee. Anyone that was there would know that we'd done really, really well. The final cross today was really good, which helped, and we were in the right place at the right time as well. So.
How do you feel about Falkirk's prospects now for going straight up towards the top of the league?
If you'd asked me that about a month and a half ago, I would have said we were really struggling. We possibly could have been fighting relegation. But with the new faces that have come in, it's took a wee while for us to knit together, and it's starting to come together now. So we're quite happy.
The new faces, of course, include men like Alec Taylor and Tommy McQueen.
Alec Taylor and Tommy have added a lot to the team. We've been able to play a lot more football through the likes of they two.
You've had some criticism, I know, from the Falkirk supporters in recent weeks. Did you feel a difference this afternoon?
The away support are tremendous all the time. I think the home ones tend to get a bit frustrated at home the way teams come and play against us at Brockville. But we seem to come out and play a lot more fluent football away from home.
Falkirk for promotion, do you think?
Why not?